Yo, welcome again, my NY League of Champions owners. This is part two to the other video. I'm trying to do little breakdowns on the team. Again, the NFL draft is April 25th. Y'all should pay attention to it, man. You know what I mean? This is for $200 and a belt that we're trying to take away from the Devils. Don't worry, like I said, the target's on you, man. All right, so I'm gonna start with the other 5 teams in the league. All right, Big G, you have Eli Manning, Romo. So your team should be pretty good with the wide receivers. With the quarterbacks. Damn, they're messing up. So you should definitely get rid of Tebow. I still don't understand why you drafted him from jump. All right, as in running backs, you have Jamal Charles, and that's it for your running back squad. So I'd advise you to get rid of those other running backs you have, and you should definitely try to pick up somebody in the draft. I know you know what you're doing, so I hope you're ready. As in wide receivers, you have Colston, you have Cruz, you have Garcon. Great role players, but I'm telling you right now, the wide receivers that are available, you should be able to find a star. Like, these guys are people that's not going to always give you 100 yards. They may not. They're not like that dominant wide receiver squad. So I can see you picking up somebody that's real decent in the draft. So just a little, like I said, a little advice. As in tight ends, you're going to need some help in that position. So hopefully you work on the draft on that. You have pretty good kickers. I'm not going to lie, G. When I looked at your team last year, I didn't really think you were going to go too far. I didn't think you were even going to get a win, especially how the first half of the season went. But you proved me wrong. You even made it to the playoffs, and you even gave Devils a hell of a matchup. So can't wait to see how you are in the next year. I know you know your football. So I'm giving you props from everybody else. I'm telling everybody about you. So all right, better luck next year, man. All right, next team, Team Blaze, Drew Brees, and now the new quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, Alex Smith. You might have a good squad with them right now. As of your running backs, you have, besides Lynch, McGahee is injury prone, and he's 32 years old. So you may need to look for a decent running back. You never know. You can find that guy. As of your wide receivers, you have Thomas and Welker. But then that's just it with your whole team. Like that's it for the wide receivers. So you should really, that should be your number one focus, is getting a wide receiver in the draft. For the tight ends, you better thank God Tony Gonzalez came back, so you don't have to worry about that. You're just gonna need like a decent bench player when he's on his bye or if he gets injured. As in the kicker, you pretty much have like probably the strongest 2 kickers in the league. So that's a position you should never have to worry about for a while. Blaze, you're one team I advise you to look for trades. You may be able to pull off a decent running back out of a trade or anything. Freddie needs some picks, so you never know. You might be able to pull it off. So good luck to you this year coming up. All right, next team is the rookie team, is Don Sanity. You have Big Ben and Stafford. You can't go wrong with that. But after all the things that's been going on in this offseason, Big Ben might not have nobody to throw to. So I hope you really will start Stafford. That would be my advice. As in running backs, I think you're gonna probably need a little help because I'm like, besides Bush, like, I don't see any other like running backs I can really depend on like that on your team. So just work on that. You have a pretty good squad of wide receivers. You know, Calvin Johnson, Dwayne Bowe, Jackson, Torrey Smith. So that's a pretty good squad. You don't have nothing to worry about with the wide receivers. As in your tight ends, you have Cook and you have a Chandler. So those are two good tight ends. So you should do well. Your kickers, they're definitely keepers also. So, like I said, you should definitely work on your running backs. And, yeah, that's it, probably much, your running backs. All in all, again, you should focus on your running backs. Since I already know what your first pick is, you're already on a good route right now. So, good luck to you. Hope to see you in the draft and everything. All right, World Prime Free. You have two talented quarterbacks in Bradford and Newton. Your running backs consist of Chris Johnson and Green, but unfortunately they're on the same team now. They both on the Titans, so that might be something. Yeah, you never know. You might be able to trade Green to somebody. So if not, then you should focus on the draft on your running backs. Wide receivers, you have Fitzgerald, you have Steve Jackson, Marshall, and Nelson. You gotta say more. You have like an ill squad right there. At tight ends, you might need to draft a tight end because Clark is old and Selleck, he's just too inconsistent. So that's probably one focus. You got 6 picks. I'm guarantee you can grab one of them. As in kickers, you have one great kicker, and then you have another one in Keating that seems to always get injured, or he just basically doesn't stay on the team. So I don't know. If it was me, I know I would get rid of him. But I mean, it's up to you, man. What can I say? You made it to the chip last year. Shocked the hell out of me. You bumped me out the playoffs. So like I said, see you in the draft, man. And good luck to you next year. All right. And the last team, the championship team, is the Devil's Playground. Quarterbacks, Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers. Strong group right there. Running backs, Forte, Gore, Spiller, Sproles. Real dominant. Gore may be losing some snaps, but you never know. Wide receivers, you have Vincent Jackson, Andre Johnson, Roddy White. Tough wide receiver core too. But you definitely have to draft somebody because you basically have nobody else on your running back squad. So you definitely gonna need some wide receivers. As in tight ends, you have Witten and Fred Jackson. They're both injury prone tight ends, so just watch out for that. You have Akers, who's now in Detroit. You're probably just gonna need another thing. You have a pretty good team. There's probably not too much I could say bad about your team. So, like I said, I hope you could defend that title because, like I said, the target is definitely on your back, man. So, good luck, man. We'll see you next week, next year. I mean, this year, whatever. All right. So these are the little things just in case people don't know what's going on in the draft. These are things that you should start looking at, like the depth charts of the football teams and blase, because there's a lot of available people in our league that's in the free agency thing right now. Basically, things like this. Steven Jackson is gone from the Rams. So who's the starting running back for the Rams? He's on the free agency list right now. So that's somebody you should think about. Who else? Who's going to be the starting running back for the Broncos? Who's going to be the starting running back for the Giants? They're all on the free agency list. Again, Jennings is gone from Green Bay, so who's going to be the number 1 wide receiver for that team? They're on the free agency list, both of them. Will Kenny Britt or Sidney Rice have decent years? They're on the free agency list too. And how long will Russell Wilson, Colin Kaepernick, Hill, who now gets to throw to Mike Wallace, and Buffalo's new quarterback, Kevin Kolb. Let's see how long he stays on the thing. If anybody needs a quarterback, you have all these quarterbacks available, and you know how Russell Wilson and Colin Kaepernick do. So, just little hints on what you should be thinking about once this draft comes. Hopefully, y'all taking this league serious. I'm trying to make it as fun as possible. Definitely check the league out, man. And again, like I said, a couple months we're gonna be putting the polls up so that we can meet up wherever it has to be. If it's Hooters or it's whatever. You know what I mean? Marv will definitely be back. Get well soon, man. And I will holler at y'all later, man. Thank y'all for watching this, man. And I can't wait for the season to start.